Hey everyone, welcome back to Fighter Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about Chainlink, and we're going to talk about it on many different charts. We're going to look at with the Bollinger Bands, as you can see in front of you. We're going to look at the Gaussian channel. We're going to look at the daily charts. We're going to look at the 3-day, the weekly, the monthly even. We're going to look at levels to watch now in the future. And yeah, if you like all that, give us a thumbs up on the video. You can do it now if you wanted. You don't have to wait till the end. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you're new here. We have nothing to shill you. I don't do all the hype. I don't do all the moon stuff. I don't think you're going to make $17 million in the next 47 seconds, although that would be nice. We focus on just the facts and the charts and not much else. We don't really give a whole lot of opinions. We just look at the charts, what they tell us, and we go off of that. We ignore a lot of the news, a lot of the FUD, and the charts tell us mostly what we need to know. So let's go ahead and get started. We have Link USD on the daily chart. You can see if we zoom in here, we've had a nice double bottom, right around $15 area. As you can see by the cursor, back on May 23rd, 15, and again just a few days ago, June 22nd, 15. Now, what the Bollinger Bands help you with is most of your price action, 95%, comes within those Bollinger Bands, right? So we're holding as support right now. We only had 2 wicks out here, right? We had a couple candles closing out here, which is concerning, but usually after you come out of it, you're coming right back in, and then after you bounce off the bottom band, you're going to more than likely test the purple median line, which, as you can see here, is exactly what we did. So now look at what we've done again. We've tested the bottom again. What's next and more likely? The purple line again. Now, even though that's coming down, that's currently, let's put on our signals here, that is currently at 22.47. So depending on if we hit it today or tomorrow, or the next day, that's moving down with time. But right now, 22.47. That would be my next guess that where we test. As you can see, test the bottom here, test the purple here. Test the bottom down here, came up, almost got there, but still we tested it before we hit the bottom again. We've hit the bottom. That's usually what it does. That's what the Bollinger Bands do. They help you know how to, that's all these indicators are. They just help you and allow you as a tool to know what could be coming next. Nothing is 100% sure. There's no indicator on planet Earth that is 100% certain. Don't let anybody tell you there is. Okay, now let's go to the 3-day, see if we see anything a little bit different. Now, the 3-day, we haven't had any candles close outside the Bollinger Bands on this, right? But look how wide this gap is. This is basically the volatility expansion. So the wider these are, the more price action can basically oscillate between these two. But again, we've come down to this one. We're kind of still sliding down the slide, so to speak, right? So have we bottomed? I don't know. We don't have crystal balls, but I know there's big support around $15, $15 to $15.50 for years going back. Would I expect us to continue down? No. I expect us to get some sort of a move back towards the center line again, even on the 3-day. Now that's again $31 right now, so I don't think we're going to $31 in the next few days. But over each candle here is 3 days, so as we move up, you can see, look at the calendar at the bottom. We're at the end of July already, getting back up into this area, and you can see the prices. So that doesn't mean this moves down forever. We could just slowly taper off and go back up here. We'll have to wait and see, but still not terrible news on the 3-day. Let's go to the weekly, see if we see anything else. Weekly, double bottom again, right to the bottom of the Bollinger Band on a weekly chart. As you move up in time scales, these become more and more concrete and better predictions or predictors for the future. A 5-minute chart isn't as strong if you see a pattern on that playing out as a weekly or a monthly or even a daily candle or a daily chart, excuse me. So we've already hit the bottom here. Macro trend, the next likely thing, you already know. We just talked about it. The next likely thing is the purple. Now that doesn't mean we go to $30 in the next 2 days. These are weekly candles. Again, this could take weeks the half of the summer, right? We could be in August, September before we bounce back up in this area. It could happen maybe over the next few weeks and towards the end of July. Maybe we get a super bounce out of it. We don't know. I'm just presenting you what I see here. Now, what else is likely when we come back up? We would likely hold this purple line as resistance probably for the first time that we touch it anyway. You can see it held support for many weeks back in here, months, right? And then we finally break it with a huge candle, bounce off of our bottom Bollinger Band, come back up, hit the purple, come back down, hit the bottom of the band. Next logical thing is to come back up and hit the purple somewhere over the next several weeks to maybe even several months. So that's what we're looking for there. On the monthly, let's look at the monthly and see what we could find out here. Now this is a little bit bigger picture. Okay, you can see this is all of Chainlink history going back to 2018. Look how narrow this all was on a weekly or monthly. Each candle is 1 month. Amazing. Look how high extended we got outside of this band. Pretty insane. Now look at where we've double bottomed at, the $15 mark. On the monthly chart with the Bollinger Bands, just the Bollinger Bands, we haven't tested the purple line yet. Where is the purple line? I'm glad you asked. It's at $13.09 right now. Now, does that mean we're going to $13? No. Could we? Sure. Anything's possible in crypto. The only thing certain is uncertainty. Okay? So don't think that for any reason that we can't touch this. Now, does that mean we have to test it this month? No. We could be testing it in August, September, October. It could be up back to $20 or higher by that time. You can see this will probably continue to rise over time, or at least taper off back up in here. We could hit it again in September at 15 briefly before, continuing back up. Maybe that's what we do. We don't know. We don't have crystal balls, but I do like that this bottom line is starting to trend up here, right? The Bollinger Band on the monthly time scale is starting to trend up. Now, look at these prices, right? Obviously, we can't go negative. So these are a little obscure and obtuse on the monthly chart because why would this be like this? It's because Chainlink exploded rapidly, and now I say rapidly, in the span of a few years, it's gone up thousands of percents, okay? So that's why the bands have no choice but to expand. They don't know that the prices are negative or not. It's just showing you how volatile it got so quickly to the upside. And so obviously we can't go down this far. Zero is, you guessed it, zero is where we could go. Are we going to zero? Hell no. In my opinion, we've already bottomed $15. If I've always said if the past weeks, not always, but if we come back down to $15 and go below it, it would be very brief. And that a wick. Even this month, we have 6 days, 9 hours till this closes. But if we come back down and we do in fact break 15, I would think 13. That's not very big change, right? 13 briefly. I don't see us going below 13. But that's, in my opinion, if I had to guess right now with a gun to my head, have we bottomed? Yes, we've double bottomed on a big monthly scale, and I think this is our low. Now, do we come back down and test this? Maybe in a few months. Who knows? We'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's turn the Bollinger Bands off. Let's turn the Gaussian channel on. Let's turn it on the 5-day. That's where you want to get your most information, on the 5-day Gaussian channel. If you need to know how to set this up, I've talked about it in my previous videos a little bit more in depth, but this is on TradingView, by the way. I've taken some questions on what site I'm using. This is TradingView. You just hit your indicators and strategies up here, and then you type in Gaussian channel at the top, and that'll do it for you. And it comes up and looks like this. Has the DW next to it. And basically you have your top line, your middle line, and your bottom line. All act as really good support and resistance, as we will see. I'm going to go back in history and we're going to look at that. But look at where we are now. We are right at our median line. That median line, you can see on the left, is 1924 right now. I would love, we're currently, at the time of recording, we're right there. Now we have 8 hours until this candle closes. This is a 5-day candle. We have 8 hours from now until this closes. We want to hold above this with support. 1924. Look for that tonight. 1924 tonight. Burn it in your head. If we're doing that, we're okay. Okay, let's go back and look at previous. Top line holding us support for about, what, 15 days or so? Look at previous. Median line after we break through. About a month. Holding that median line as perfect support. Even though you got some wicks down, who cares? Candle body closes is what you want to look for. Median line support, 15, 20 days again. Let's go back further. This Chainlink's whole history against the USD. If we break this median line, we're likely going to the bottom, which always, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can go back and put this on any coin. This works on any coin, as long as it has enough history. 5 days, the 5-day chart, anytime you're at the bottom or just below it and you're in the red here, see how this turns red? This represents the buying opportunity of a lifetime. It's likely never seeing these prices again if you're at the bottom of this channel or slightly under it. Go look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, worked time and time again. If you're under this channel at the bottom of this band, it doesn't matter. You buy and you wait, and you're going to be look like a rock star in a year from now. As you look at this, is last time Link was under this channel or at the bottom of this band was at 20 cents. Okay, do you think you'd be doing okay right now with going up to $50 Link and then coming back to 20? You think you'd still be doing okay? Right. Okay. So and then look at how the bottom line even holds perfect support. Perfect support. Link has never really been under it except for that brief, couple little wicks down there at 20 cents. Held at the bottom. Look at this. Look at these wicks. Back in March of 2020 drop. Held the bottom. Buying opportunity of a lifetime. $1.42. Hello. Look what happens next. When we still not turned red yet, right? We haven't even turned this channel red. Now, if you do turn red, I'll show you. There's a better example on Link Bitcoin, which we'll get to in a minute. So this is going to be a little bit longer video. Grab some popcorn, grab a soda, a Fresca. Grab a Fresca. Those things still exist. Once you get your price action back above this channel, and if you go red, and then you turn back green, that's the sign that we're getting ready to nuke up. Look at this. Red to green, blast off. Well, again, we'll look at this again with Link Bitcoin in just a moment. But so we don't have to turn red. That doesn't have to happen every time. As you saw in March, we didn't even turn red. We just did this and then we lifted off. So we've held this median line, perfect support. So far, so good. If we see us coming back up, we want to break back through our top line, which as you can see is curving up. Currently that top line is $26. So we'll watch that if we break through, all the other levels that we mentioned. But so far, so good. Gaussian channel is much more dependable on Bitcoin with the longer history. Ethereum as well. You can look at it on there. Chainlink, as you can see, we haven't really interacted with it a whole lot, but Chainlink's only been around a few years, right? So we need more data. Go look at Bitcoin anytime it's done these kind of moves and see where it interacted with. It's very similar. And again, anytime you're at this bottom channel or below it, the buying opportunity of a lifetime. That's, I could say it's my opinion, but the facts and the charts tell you that as well. Doesn't mean you're buying the absolute bottom, but you don't try to time the tops and the bottoms in markets. If you're trying to do that, you're probably getting wrecked. And maybe you've tried to do that before. When you're doing that, you're just buying off emotion and what you think and what the news is saying. You have to have a strategy going into it or you're going to lose. I provide help to that. If you have any questions on that and how to do that, that's why I'm making these videos. I don't try to make the hype that you're gonna be a millionaire by investing $600 today, and you're gonna be a millionaire on X coin by 2021 in November. Okay, there's a lot of channels that do that. That's why I made my channel, because that's bullshit. As you should know, right? You're watching this channel, you probably feel the same way on that. So let's go ahead and look at Link Bitcoin. If you have any questions on Link USD, let me know. But I think I've been pretty in depth on that one. We're already at 15 minutes. This is probably going to be a long video. So let's briefly touch on Link ETH and Link Bitcoin, and then I'll let you go. You can get back to, watching your cat videos. Link, let me take another sip of water, because when I talk, I get incredible dry mouth for some reason. Let me know. Is there any doctors in here? Maybe that's normal. Is it normal to get dry mouth when you speak? I don't speak a whole lot in real life. I just walk around and observe. Maybe you're like that too. Let me know. I'm more of an introvert in real life. I know I seem like I maybe talk a lot, but I don't. That's kind of how I am in real life. If someone listens to me, I don't even know if anyone's watching, but I usually just talk to myself. Let's go ahead and look at Link Ethereum on the 5-day with the Gaussian channel again. You can see we've broken under this, right? We turned red. We're in red. What did we just say on the Chainlink USD? If you're under the channel, it represents the buying opportunity of a lifetime. I guarantee you it will not matter if you bought right here in a year from now. In my opinion, this is the lowest Chainlink will ever be again against Ethereum. Now, this has nothing to do with the price valuation in USD, or in fiat, I should say. Fiat's going the way of the dodo. Dodo bird, if you don't know, it's extinct, gone. Fiat, gone. No. Okay. Right here, this is, I will bet any amount of money to anybody that in a year from now, we're going to wish we could get this back. In a year from now, we will never, once we start lifting off again, we will never see Chainlink this low in value against Ethereum ever in history again, ever. This is it. Get ready. Now, will we come back down on the Gaussian channel? Sure. It'll be 10x these prices against... Chainlink is getting ready to make some serious moves, whether or not you believe it or not. Maybe you do if you're watching this channel and watching this video right now. But this is it. We're like triple bottoming here on many levels. On the weekly time scale, we're getting ready to turn around. If you see prices on the... Watch this. Put your Gaussian channel on Link ETH. And once you see this channel turn green again and prices are back in this channel moving up, we will be on... When you get prices on the top side of this channel, we turn back green. That's it. We will proceed to do something like this again. Mark my words. This is coming. Again, sometime in the next 12 months. I promise. And more likely than not, we're getting ready to turn around sooner than later. This summer, probably. Let's go ahead and look at Link Bitcoin. Same chart. Now, look at this. So right now, for Ethereum and Link, we're kind of down here, right? Still, look at this. This will be the lowest right here. This will be the lowest Chainlink will ever be valued again against Bitcoin. If I had to bet, I'll take anyone's bet. However much you want to bet. We will never see this low evaluation Chainlink Bitcoin again, ever. History, rest of history, 100 years. Your grandkids will never see this again. We're coming down to the bottom again. We're going to expect this to hold. We're making higher lows each time. Link is due for a summer move. Bitcoin, although dominance is rising, I do still think Link can put in some moves against Bitcoin this summer. And once you see prices up here and we turn green, we're already red. The bad stuff is here. The only thing, we're in the storm. Storms don't last forever. Sunshine does. At least 4 or 5 billion years. That was an astronomy joke. Don't worry about it. But yeah, rambling again. This is the ramble I talk about. When I make longer videos, I don't cut. You can see this is all one cut. There's no stutter, step, frame, jam. One cut is what you get. So sometimes you're gonna have to listen to rambles. I just lost 47 people that were watching. But if we bottom here, come back up, break through this channel, we'll turn back green. Once this turns back green and prices are on top, that'll be it. Again, we're going to proceed into this. Look back here. Remember I told you we'd look into this? This is a perfect example. Prices are down. We're in the red. You come back up. Your price action gets on top of the channel and you turn back green. It doesn't mean prices go up indefinitely from there. as you can see. We went up and then came back down and tested it, but it doesn't matter. If you see this channel turn back green and you have some Bitcoin laying around, it'd probably be in your best interest to throw back a little bit towards Link. Even no matter what happens, if you see this happening with Link Bitcoin and the channel turns green, price action's on top, we're good to go. Something similar to this move will happen. Keep in mind, this is when Link was $1.50 here and $20 here. Okay, this is the sign. This is how you gain serious Bitcoin and Chainlink. You can trade back and forth between these two. You don't have to always sell back to fiat. You don't always have to buy with fiat. You can buy Link with Bitcoin. This is the chart you do that with. Same with Link Ethereum. If you have a bunch of Ethereum, generally Ethereum is the place to be in this. And you know, December, the past 6 years, you'd want to be in Ethereum because it does the best ROI the next month to 3 months. And just the same thing, Link tends to do best in the summertime against Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the USD. So you can, if you know the cycles that these coins do, Ethereum tends to do a little bit more poorly in the summertime going into December, right when Link is doing better. Bitcoin just seems to kind of do pretty well all the time, except for when the other coins like Link and Ethereum have their times. So it's best to be, you just move. 90% of what I do in crypto is I move between Link, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Just follow those cycles, move my coins just for the best ROIs. It's not one thing against Ethereum or Link or Bitcoin. I follow the best ROI, and that's how you really can accumulate Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Link much faster than you can if you just always sell back to USD or fiat. There's a whole lot of strategies in this. If you don't know about them, study them. There's plenty of videos on it. Not that I've made a whole lot of them, but there's people that are well versed in doing all that and swing trading between coins. So find that. If you have any questions on them, I might try to help you. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. That's about a 22-minute video. Sorry for making that so long. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing else I want to do. Let's look at some EMA moving averages just to make sure. 100, 200. I put the names back in here. Hopefully that helps some people. So EMA means exponential moving averages. If you're new, you're not watching this far. Let me know if this is your first time watching this video and you made it this far. Kudos to you. This has been a really long video for a first timer. There's no first timers watching this far. I'll bet you. Let's see. No new subscribers. I would take that bet. But let's go back to our regular charts here. Oh, that brings me to a point. Look at Link Bitcoin. Currently, we're holding right on the 21-month EMA. Great sign. Again, we close in 6 days, 9 hours. We'll see where this closes. If this holds again, I would expect this uptrend since basically December last year to continue. Summer bubbles come for Link against Bitcoin. We'll watch that. Let's go back to Link USD and look at where we are again. Again, we're holding great support off the 21-month. You could see why this $15 level is so key. Look at our previous local high candle closed at 15. Where is it? $20. Okay, $20. You got me. But no, 15 is going back to here, right? This is key. But the $20 level, look at how it coincides with all the 21-month move. EMA is at 15. And we're at 15 again on here. Close at 15. It went up to 20. 20 is the wick. See, when I do these videos raw like this, sometimes I talk about so many things that it just slips my mind sometimes. But can you guys see this thing behind me? What the hell? All right, got it. All right, we're going off the rails again. But $15. This closed at $15.58. This is why I bought some at $15.70 the other day. I published that in my Patreon channel. I published my buys in my Patreon. So I bought at $15.70. Even though we went down to $15 again, was I scared? No, I don't care. I don't care where Link goes, because I know where the future is going. The future is going to decimals higher than this, right? Move this decimal right over here. Give it a year or so. We'll be there. I'll take bets on that. I think we'll be flirting with $200 in the next 12 to 18 months. Sure. That's 10x for those of you mathematicians. But the levels are here, right? Everything's double bottom. That's check mark number one. We have three things working on our favor. Double bottom on the monthly time scale, massive. 21-month EMA at 1570, massive. And our previous all-time high monthly closing candle, 1560, massive. You have three big things, especially on a monthly chart. You can be quite comfortable knowing that that is your macro scale low. If we get a wick lower, who cares? I'm big picture. I'm looking for 2022, 2023, beyond. If Link is under $1,000 in 10 years, something has failed. There's an asteroid to hit the damn Earth or something. Link is going to 1K in the next decade. Period, plain and simple. Do you have the patience to wait that long? Maybe. Do I need that much money? Probably not. I'll probably be mostly out at a couple hundred, honestly. I got in way early, so I'm all set. I'm kind of retired already. I do this full time. You know that. If you're watching this long, you probably already know that. Right. I got a bunch of Link. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm here to help you. Help me help you stack more Link. This is how we do it. Link ETH, Link Bitcoin, Link USD. We'll go merry-go-round, round and round, annually. This is how we stack it. Okay? These price levels will never be seen again. In a year or two from now, or we might come back down to $40 level back in here. This level right here, this candle, $38 will probably be this candle in several years from now. After we have our next boom up, next year, next 12 to 18 months, we come back down, this will likely be our floor. Like this is now. We could double bottom at $38 in, a year or two from now. After going back to $100 to $200. Yeah, we could come back down to this. That's what bear markets do. Bear markets destroy you. This bear market that we're in now, I think it's going to be pretty mild. I think the bears aren't even going to sleep very much. They're out right now. They're going to go right back to sleep and nap. They're just up for a snack. Okay, the bear market's going to be puny. We'll be out of this in no time. Mark my words. Another long-ass video. I don't know why I make these. I feel like some of you like them. Some of you stopped watching in a minute and a half. Some of you were like, no, I'm not clicking that. It's 23 minutes. 27 minutes, 28 minutes. We're at 28 minutes. I apologize for robbing you of 28 minutes of your life. Hopefully this records. I'm not doing it again. Have a good one, guys. Card of the day. Damn it, I forgot again. Sorry, Jared. I'm building one right now. Yes, let's take guesses on what I'm building. I'm building another Lego set. Just came out. That's probably giving it away. You're just going to Google it. New Lego car building now. Let's guess. Take any guesses down below. I don't know if I'm going to give away. I feel like the last contest was too easy. Someone guessed it in the first few minutes. I had to give away a link. Damn it. Just guess. Be my friend and guess. What am I building with my 6-year-old? And you'll get 50 gold stars. How about that? You'll be in my good graces. That might be worth more than a link. Maybe we'll do a contest someday to get a free Patreon membership. How about that? That's $35 a month. That's probably the best $35 a month you'll get anywhere else on YouTube. Maybe not. Is there somebody else better value than me? I mean, you don't get this hair or that sign. I mean, that sign's worth something, right? Neonstation.com. It's not sponsored. They should sponsor me. Everyone's asked where I got that. Neonstation.com. It was kind of expensive, but it's custom made. That's why it's like expensive, right? They probably have it now, but I think it was like $500, a little much. But I'm trying to do this to get to 30 minutes just for no reason, just to waste your time and my time. Some of you will watch this even if I just sat here and looked at you. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just enjoying the last few minutes of the few of you that are watching. What else do you want to talk about? There's nobody talking back to me. I could be checked in at any point. All right, guys. I guess I'll stop talking now. Maybe I'll bring my gecko out. He's up on the rock right now. I wish I could. Maybe I'll turn the camera for the special one of you. Let me move my camera. Hang on. Let's close up of me. Look at my gecko over here. He's in the corner, right there. It's not focusing very well. Maybe if I hold it still. He's up there. It's hard. I guess it's having trouble with the low light or something. There we go. See him? He's kind of big. That's Chainlink. I just call him Link. Yeah, he's just on the table. There's my studio lights way up there for all my. All right. Whoa! I got the camera back in the exact position. How about that? It's just sitting on top of my TV. All right. We'll end it here. It's a weird video. Did a lot of adventurous things in this one. See how it plays out. Bye, guys.